Doge rejected off a key resistance level, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Doge analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As you guys can see on Doge yesterday, we were testing these exponential moving averages as support, and I mentioned that we could be looking for one last liquidity grab before the continuation to the downside. You can see Doge played that pattern perfectly. We did get that beautiful wick followed by a bearish engulfing candle breaking below the exponential moving averages. Now, there is quite a bit to talk about here, so if you guys see right now in terms of the 4-hour price action, you can see that we have tested this level now for a third time. This is a third test confirmation to the downside, so that usually does lead into a bearish formation. We have to keep a very close eye on how this support level here around the 0.09 plays out. Right now, we are testing the exponential moving averages as resistance as well, so any clean break of this formation would impact the fact that we can be looking for a 0.08 retest for this major support level. Now, speaking about this major support level, of course, I mentioned in yesterday's video as well, the fact that we've only tested this level once. You can see that we pretty much only have one test confirmation on this level, followed by a bullish engulfing candlestick, so we didn't quite see that 3-test confirmation that I was looking for that continuation. If we do get that third test confirmation, then we can start looking for an overall long position, possibly hitting that 0.124, which is, of course, going back to previous price analysis, a major resistance level. You can see that we tested that level multiple times before we finally had that continuation to the downside. This is also the level the bulls will be looking to take those profits as well, assuming we can get above that 0.11 and find it as consolidation. Of course, if this valid move set is invalid and we have that continuation to the downside after this, and that would mean the fact that this was our third test opportunity, which I did talk about back from up here, right? We can see that Doge kind of had the same price analysis when we were testing the 15-cent resistance. We had that same wick opportunity that we just saw, then the continuation, and then we saw that last grab liquidity before finally pushing to the downside. You can see that we had the same sort of formation almost. We had that 3-test confirmation pushing back to the downside. So right now, on Doge, even on the 4-hour, we do have that aspect of the head and shoulder as well. In yesterday's video, I did mention the fact that we do have that area of the right shoulder, of course, forming, and that should hit us around that 0.11. Now, in my opinion, for this head and shoulder, it is a little bit iffy, right? Because the fact that we did get a break above the previous high of the head, so that really doesn't really make sense for the head and shoulder, but I know some traders, of course, would see this area as a head and shoulder still in terms of something like this, so we have to keep that in mind that traders are going to be looking for that pattern to play out as well. On the hourly time frames, you can see that Doge is below the exponential moving averages with a beautiful retest confirmation. You can see that we did have that clean break below, got that retest continuation, and now once again are retesting the exponential moving averages as well. So keep a very close eye of this level. Our midterm support, of course, the fact that this level right here was a very nice support level here is now broken, and we are now using this level as resistance. As you guys already know, old resistance becomes new support and vice versa. So if we do have that continuation to the downside, we could be looking for this major level to be tested once again. I wanted to talk about this major level though. As you guys can see, for the 0.08, we did of course have that move set already tested, right? We know that this 0.08 level doesn't really hold much weight, because you can see when we broke from the price analysis up down here at 0.11 and then the continuation, we immediately broke that 0.08. There was no sort of wick opportunity to the upside. We didn't get that 3-test confirmation. We just had a very strong bearish engulfing candle actually break below, and then we retested the 0.075. The reason why, of course, the 0.075 holds as a better support line is because it is a daily support, but you can see that we have already tested this level twice. Now, if we do break below this level of 0.11 and come down, this would become the third test opportunity. As you guys already know, usually when you have a third test opportunity, it tends to be a breakdown formation. So I'm still leaning towards my overall support levels here at 0.05 and 0.06. The reason why, of course, is those are major daily support levels. In terms of a capitulation event, I would like to see that 0.05 level be tested, and that would be a great idea to start looking for that DCA long term, because of the fact if we go over here on the daily time frames, you can see from previous price analysis, we tested this level multiple times before we finally had that large breakout formation on Doge. You can see we tested level almost 9 times after that large continuation, and from previous price analysis as well, you can see before we had that huge huge move to the downside of Doge, we retested this level as support and then the continuation. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.